Can't believe it took like this long to make another video for you guys. Shalom, shalom everyone. My name is Jess and welcome back to my Jewish life. So much has changed. I know it's been a little over a year now since my last video, and thank you guys for all sharing my wonderful, beautiful wedding. I still can't believe it's been a year and I've been married a year. But it's great to be back. It's great to be back on YouTube, and I'm just so thankful for the past year. I'm thankful for my husband, my family, my friends who have been so supportive of me, and just exploring the many challenges of a Jewish life, but the many blessings as well, and continuing my education, like not formally, but just by living and acting and taking it day by day. So as you guys can tell, I'm not in my normal like Queen's apartment right now. I am currently at my business. Before we begin and before I jump into all the wonderful things that Hashem has done for me this year, I first want to thank you guys for still sticking around. Those of you who are always emailing me, even though I'm terrible at writing back, I'm always thinking about my YouTube family and the wonderful things you guys have said about me, following me, and just always constantly praying for me and keeping me and my family in mind. I never forget that, and I'm always thinking about that, and I just want to take some time to say thank you. So for those of you who this is probably your first video, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Esther, and I started this YouTube channel when I started my conversion journey, I think a little over 3 or 4 years ago now. And now that I've gotten married and I am entering like such a new phase in my life, I just decided to just take videos and just take you guys on pretty much any journey that I embark on as my life continues to grow and expand. So I'm super excited to be back. Super grateful that I have the opportunity to share my wonderful blessings with you guys, and for those of you who have converted and are living a Jewish life like myself and many of the wonderful people here on YouTube, just know you're not alone, and that the journey is forever. And you know, after you convert, it's not like you just, I don't know, there's like a handbook that's gonna tell you how to live your life. So just take it day by day and just know that I am on your side. I do want to talk about my first year of marriage. Marriage is hard. Marriage is definitely not a joke. And it took a while for my husband and I, for us to kind of get on the same page, so to speak. You know, we had our challenges, had our ups and downs, and I'm sure more and more are to come, but it's great to see how we've grown since our wedding. Our challenges with certain practices in Judaism, you know, just because we're both the same religion didn't mean that we were both on the same level of observance. There's certain things that I'm still learning that he's mastered, and vice versa. So we're constantly learning from each other and trying to see where we want our family to be. And also like dealing with some of the traditions that I've learned and some of the things that he has grown up with. You know, I'm like, wait, but my Jewish family did it this way, and what I've read about Judaism is done this way, and I kind of wanted to do this, but you know, he is my husband, and traditionally we are going to follow his customs, but they're all over the place. So it's been fun. It's been great, like learning from his parents. Almost every Shabbos we do with them. I'm always learning something new, whether it's direct or indirectly. My in-laws have played such a huge part in my life the past year, just filling me up with knowledge and like not judging me when I make silly mistakes, or if, you know, I forget to put on a head covering, or if I'm not so great with davening. They understand that, you know, I'm going to be learning for the rest of my life. And, you know, just like with anything in life, practice makes permanent. And that's just how I've been going. You know, during my conversion, I was very by the book, like did everything by the book, because it was just me, and I didn't have to deal with the real world of Judaism. I didn't have to deal with balancing my significant other's family and their level of observance, or my in-laws. Certain family members are far more religious than I am, and I had to learn to be as respectful in their house. And there's just unique challenges. And then there's people who are not so religious, and who my husband and I have great friendships with, who are also look to us as influences, as their influences to become more religious. And that's a lot of pressure. You know, but it's a mitzvah to be this person that can influence people and that people can teach. You know, I'm all open and accepting all of it. Some of the many highlights in my first year of marriage was just, first of all, like just being a part of a union that's so solid. And a Jewish union is just very different. It's so sacred, and I'm not saying it's not sacred in Christianity, because I look at my parents and their marriage has been solid and sacred for the past 42 years. But in Judaism, because we follow such rigorous steps and a way of life every day, we're supposed to be living our life a certain way and thinking as a Jew. It definitely helped me put a lot of things into perspective with my own family and some of the relationships I've had, whether I'm in a difficult space with some family members, or the opposite, where things are truly great, but they're still trying to. I feel like it's almost never going to end. Them understanding my Jewish side. But I'm still teaching my family, still teaching my friends. Like, some of the highlights were how my parents came to shul. I think that's one of my most memorable things during our first year. On our 1-year anniversary, we sponsored a kiddush, and my parents came to shul for the first time, and to see my mom and my dad like be as supportive. I really don't know anyone who has had parents that are this supportive of their daughter changing their religion. And you know, my parents have never like neglected me ever. And they've shown support, shown so much love to my husband and his family, and most of all they have shown so much respect to Judaism that like it's literally, I have the best parents in the world, and I will never, like, I have nothing terrible to ever say about them. But to see them in the synagogue, and again, and my father like just being open to the religion and being there for me, and also like my sisters, they came, and to celebrate my husband and I, that was a key milestone in our marriage, to finally see like, wow, we have so much support from both sides of the family, which can be challenging for someone who converts. Okay, so on to the next thing. So right now I am in my day spa that I co-own with my partner. It's been in the works for about, I don't know, for the past year / like 6 months to a year. We've been planning, dealing with contractors, dealing with contracts, dealing with all the LLC New York, wonderful stuff, all the way to putting up our mezuzahs on the wall. And I will say, like, getting to that point of when we're putting our mezuzahs up and adding that sense of safety and security and religion to our day spa really makes this place so unique and so special to me and her and our families, because one, you know, being a day spa and being closed on Shabbat is definitely challenging, because Saturdays for spa days are the most busiest times, and we chose to put our religion before the money and stay closed and be with our family. And I could say that's one of the best decisions I've made as a business person. We want to attract the right crowd, the right people, and I would love for you guys to come to Bayside, Queens, New York, come explore the many beautiful services we offer, and come see my hard work, and also come meet me. You know, it's been a few years, and I have been talking to you guys through my YouTube channel, but ultimately I would love to see some of the women I've inspired, or some of the women who have taught me throughout my journey. And I would love for you guys to come into this space, this safe space. Men are welcome here too, and just, you know, we have like I like to call it like a little safe space, not just for Jews, but for anyone who's just trying to find an environment that's like non-judgmental, that they can relax. You can bring your kid if you want. And I think that this spa represents who I am as a person and who my business partner is. So my day spa, the name is Amuna Day Spa, and we're located right here in Bayside, Queens, New York. And the community has been so accepting, so supportive of me, and you know, just the fact that we have such a good spiritual foundation, like, it just feels so good in my soul to be able to open a business knowing that Hashem is right behind me. So the inspiration behind my day spa was I wanted to have a space that was unique, not only to the Jewish people, but to people who want a place that's very relaxing, very calm, a quality higher end environment where, you know that they can trust what's going on here. And I've been in the industry, I've been in the field for the past 10-12 years now, and I've seen many things that I'm not so proud of, and I knew, and many wonderful things. You know, I wouldn't still be in this industry if it wasn't for the things that I loved. I loved looking good, I love being in this field, but there were some challenges along the way. It's grand opening tomorrow, and you guessed it, we don't have everything finished. I'm currently in the middle of doing inventory, and I'm sick as a dog, but I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. But I realized I wanted a spa where I can grow in my religion and I could grow in my community, and God willing, when the time comes, I could bring my children here and they could see how I never strayed away from my true beliefs. You know, I may mess up, I'm not perfect. I may mess up here and there, but at the end of the day, I run an ethical, religious business, and that's what I want to give to you. So I want to showcase the spa a little bit, and then we'll get back to my next announcements. So as you can see, the spa was designed by myself and my partner, and we chose soft colors, light colors to keep up the mood, but to still keep the tranquility and elegance of it all. and it's relatively small, and we wanted that. And as the years go on, hopefully we'll expand, and I don't know, I'm scared to be too big because I like things small. My YouTube channel is small, but I would like for us to grow, and I would appreciate the help. I know I have subscribers from all over the world, but if you're ever in New York, please stop by, even if it's just to say hi. Please stop by. I'll put all the information down below where you guys can book your appointments. Give me a call, give the spa a call, and even just like say a blessing for us, for the future of the business and what we do here. So definitely check out our website down below. I know you guys are thinking, wow, she got married and she opened up a business. And trust me, balancing those two things alone has been extremely tough. I was under a tremendous, as you guys can imagine, a tremendous amount of stress with what comes with opening a business and starting your first year of marriage. But I also have some big news. We're pregnant. And by the time I probably release this, I'm currently, I'm 36 weeks right now. By the time I release this, I think the baby will probably be here. I'm not too sure. But if not, please pray for us. We decided to not find out what we're having, and I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but you know, the pregnancy has been challenging, to say the least. But you know, through prayer from both of our families, the amount of blessings we received, we have been a powerhouse throughout this entire pregnancy, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. The amount of love and support that we've gotten, even with the ups and downs of the news with our baby, we managed to push through to now 36 weeks, thank God. And I'm nervous. This is my first child. I don't really know what to really expect, birthing wise. But I am super excited to enter motherhood. And again, I know you're thinking, how does she open a business? She just got married and she's having a baby. I don't know how I did it either. I know that I wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for Hashem. So all praise to him. So as you guys can see, let's try to get a little of the baby bump. We are getting ready to pop. Being pregnant is definitely it's different. But I thank God that, you know, at 36 weeks I feel great. You know, you hear horror stories on TikTok about pregnancies, and thank God that, you know, we had a very few minor scares, and you know, our baby is healthy, it's growing, and can't wait to meet you, little nugget. I can't wait. So as you guys can see, a lot can happen in a year, and I'm going to continue to push through my videos. Probably won't wait a year this time. I'll wait like a few more months. Maybe I'll get through the first few months of the baby, the spa, and showcase all of that. But I encourage you guys to check the description down below for all the information about how you can book your treatments with me, with my partner, with our staff. And I would love to meet you guys. And I want you to be more than just subscribers. I want you guys to be a part of my Jewish life in person as well. So may your days be blessed. May all of your families be blessed. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. We will see you all in my next video. Shalom.